How to learn English faster with podcasts. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of our English Learning Podcast. My name is Tony, and in this episode we are going to explore one of the most powerful and enjoyable tools for learning English, podcasts. If you are a beginner or even an intermediate learner, podcasts can become your daily teacher, your best friend, and your window into the English-speaking world. Today, I will explain step by step how you can use podcasts to improve your listening, speaking, reading, and even writing skills. I will also share my own experiences, some mistakes I made, and practical tips that you can use right after this episode. Why podcasts? Podcasts are audio programs that you can listen to anytime, anywhere. They are free, easy to find, and cover almost every topic in the world. Unlike movies or books, podcasts are flexible. You can listen while walking, cooking, cleaning, exercising, or even lying in bed. For English learners, podcasts are gold. They train your ear to understand natural English. They expose you to different accents, voices, and styles. And the best part, you don't need to stop your life to study. You can live your life and study at the same time. When I first discovered podcasts, I felt like I had found a secret tool. Suddenly, English was everywhere, in my ears when I walked to school, in my headphones when I traveled by bus, in the background when I cleaned my room. Without extra effort, I was hearing hundreds of English sentences every day. Step 1. Choosing the right podcast. If you are a beginner, don't choose podcasts that are too difficult. If you start with fast news or complicated science, you will feel lost and frustrated. Instead, choose podcasts designed for learners. Many podcasts speak slowly, use simple words, and explain grammar or vocabulary. Examples include English learning podcasts made for A2-B1 levels. Story-based podcasts where hosts read simple stories. Daily conversation podcasts that teach everyday phrases. When you improve, you can switch to podcasts for native speakers, like lifestyle shows, interviews, or travel podcasts. Step 2. Make listening a daily habit. Listening once a week is not enough. You need daily contact with English. Even 10 to 15 minutes every day will make a big difference. I recommend connecting listening with an existing habit. For example, when you brush your teeth, play a podcast. When you make coffee, play a podcast. When you walk to school or work, play a podcast. This way, English becomes part of your routine. It's like background music for your life. Step 3. Active listening versus passive listening. There are two ways to listen. 1. Passive listening, when English plays in the background while you do something else. For example, listening while cooking. You may not understand everything, but your brain still absorbs sounds, rhythms, and intonation. 2. Active listening, when you focus fully on the podcast. You stop, replay, repeat sentences, and maybe write down new words. Both are important. Passive listening gives your brain natural exposure. Active listening builds deep understanding. Use both every day. Step 4. Repeat and shadow. One powerful technique is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately, like an echo. You try to copy the rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation. At first, it feels strange. But soon, it trains your mouth to speak naturally. When I used shadowing, my pronunciation improved quickly. I stopped sounding like a robot and started sounding more natural. Try this. Choose a short podcast, play one sentence, pause, and repeat aloud. Do this for 5 minutes a day. It's like free speaking practice. Step 5. Use transcripts. Many podcasts for learners provide transcripts, the written version of the episode. Use them. First, listen without reading. Then listen again while reading. Compare what you hear with the text. This exercise improves listening and reading at the same time. When I was a beginner, I listened to one story 5 times. First without text, then with text, then again without. Each time I understood more. Step 6. Learn vocabulary in context. Don't try to write down every single word. That will make you tired. Instead, choose 3 to 5 useful words or phrases from each episode. Write them in a notebook. Make your own sentences with them. Repeat them tomorrow. For example, if you hear the phrase at the same time, write it down. Use it in your life. I can study and listen to music at the same time. That way, the phrase becomes part of your English. Step 7. Practice speaking with podcasts. Podcasts are not only for listening. You can also use them to speak. After listening to an episode, pause and answer the host's question aloud. Or summarize the episode in your own words. For example, if the podcast is about daily routines, you can say, "Today I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I go to school." By doing this, you connect listening and speaking. Step 8. Combine podcasts with other skills. Listening plus writing. After listening, write 3 sentences about the topic. Listening plus reading. Follow the transcript. Listening plus thinking. Try to think in English about what you just heard. Podcasts are flexible. They can improve many skills at once. Step 9. Stay motivated. At the beginning, you may feel tired. Sometimes you understand nothing. That's okay. It is part of the process. Motivation is important. Remember, even if you don't understand everything, your brain is still learning. When I started, I listened to an episode about food. I understood only the word pizza. But I continued. 2 months later, I understood whole sentences. 4 months later, I could follow full conversations. Small exercises for you. 1. Choose one short podcast today. Listen for 5 minutes without reading. 2. Listen again and write down 3 new words. 3. Say each new word aloud and make one sentence. 4. Tomorrow, listen to the same episode again. Notice how much more you understand. My personal story. I want to share how podcasts changed my English. Before podcasts, I studied only from books. I knew grammar rules, but I could not understand real people. Then I started listening every day. At first, it was very hard. I felt stupid. But I continued. After 3 months, something amazing happened. One day, I was watching a movie in English. Suddenly, I understood a phrase without subtitles. I almost shouted with joy. That was the moment I realized my listening was improving. And it all came from podcasts. Final tips. Start small. Don't try to understand everything. Listen every day. 10 minutes is enough. Repeat in shadow. Train your mouth. Use transcripts. Read and listen together. Learn phrases, not just single words. Speak after listening. Summarize in your own words. Enjoy the process. Choose topics you love. Conclusion. So, how can you learn English faster with podcasts? By making them part of your daily life. Listen in the morning, listen in the evening, listen while you live. Combine passive and active listening. Repeat in shadow. Write, speak, and think in English. Podcasts are more than just audio. They are your free teachers, your daily partners, your secret weapon. With patience, consistency, and motivation, you will see progress faster than you imagine. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope it gives you the inspiration to start your podcast journey today. Remember, every time you press play, you are moving closer to your English goals. Keep going, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next episode.